Alright, let's get ready for today's stream. We are here for some more XCOM Beyond Legendary mod jam stuff. Let me showcase all the mods that we're using. So nothing has changed since last stream. It's all gonna be pretty much the same stuff. I'm gonna scroll through it real quick and you guys can like pause the stream and stuff, or pause the video on YouTube to just kind of get an idea of what I'm running through here. And that should be everything. Everything that's checked off, that is. And don't worry about the missing dependencies. Those are because I'm using the Long War of the Chosen beta version, which has all the newer stuff tied to it. These mods just don't recognize that Long War of the Chosen is the same as Long War of the Chosen beta. Okay. Let's get ready for it. So today, apparently we have a bit of a surprise from Rishi. She has taken up my advice and added more Requiem enemies to our game. Let me see if I can find the exact message that she mentioned. She says specifically, well, I allowed more of the stronger units into the regular spawn pool, so you're actually able to see some units get on points that weren't allowed before. Thresholds for a Requiem pod to spawn have been significantly reduced. Still no Requiem unit presence on Force level 7 to 9s, but you're significantly more likely to get wildcard missions and spawns above after the update. Okay. So, at the higher Force levels, which we are at, because that's basically dictated by how close to the end game you are, we should have quite a few Requiem enemies spawning now, so we'll see how much of a change that makes to all of our missions. It probably means we need to gear up our squads a lot harder. This also makes it so that things like corpse gathering missions are a lot more valuable because we're more likely to get more Requiem essence, which will help us build more of the Requiem tools. So this should be interesting. Let's get ready for this. Let me just make sure the YouTube is running. Let me make sure the Twitch is running. Hey Ronar, I think you showed Toki the clip of him dying and you dancing on his corpse. Wait, did I dance on his corpse? I just remembered him dying. Although knowing me, I probably did something like that. Okay, so what are we doing right now? We are throwing one more scientist in here. We'll have our autopsies complete fairly soon. Do I want to do autopsies more, or do I want to do psionic training more? Well, he's done in 30 hours, so I guess it's fine. We also have a mission over here. This is Hack the Hidden Resistance Computer. Let's go do this one. It's a hidden event, and all of the dark events that Rishi has made are terrible for us. So we probably want to deal with that as soon as we can. Now then, in terms of soldiers that we're sending out, I think we can probably send out something looking like this. We'll bring Grababo along. It's a hack mission, so we should bring a hacker on board. Do we have our officer hacker that we trained up? No, he's somewhere else. Since he's somewhere else, we're gonna have to bring someone else on this mission. Let's bring along Ebenino, maybe? Welcome aboard, Ebenino. We'll have you with us, and we are also going to have one more person. I'm thinking the one more person is probably going to be one of our chemical squad, probably. I'm thinking we bring Yulo. I want to really try to get her to Master Sergeant, because she has some really strong perks for that rank. Drink some water. How's it going, Yan? Welcome back, Rishi. We're prepared for all the changes that you've made for us. Hopefully. We'll see if we actually are prepared for it. But, what am I doing right now? I'm gonna give Eula the Purifier armor. I think we're, like, running very low on armors right now. Yeah, I think we're very, very low on armors, so we're gonna have to work with what we've got here. For now, we've got the last bits of Viper Predator armor. Hopefully we can phase those out eventually. I literally have no more Illyrium last time I checked. Yeah, we literally have no more Illyrium, so we're pretty much not able to build anything relevant. Coil Viper Rifle, Coil Bolt Caster, that should be good. Eula over here needs her armors. Let's give her at least one tactical vest and alloy plating. I think at this point in the game, if you're not wearing Warden armor, you have to be carrying a tactical vest at the bare minimum. So there we go. Let's give you that. This person over here, you're going to be carrying the old cannons, or I guess old mag rifle that we haven't sold off yet. A spark bit over there. We got the problem with loading out the Dragoons is that they kind of need more hacking stuff. But the hacking stuff means they don't get much armor. I have to decide between all this stuff. One more Skulljack for this person, and probably a hacker's PC if we can get one. Hacker's laptop, there we go. Alright, one hacker's laptop, one Skulljack, that should give us plenty of hack stat. I don't have an upgraded spark bit, I think. No, I do not. So you're just gonna have to work with what we've got right there. I'm gonna give you at least an alloy plating so you can survive some hits. I'm gonna be wearing the Advent Trooper armor, mostly because I have no other armors to give you, I think. Oh no, that's a lie. I have plenty of armors to give you. Okay, take a Warden armor. Okay. Then after that, Grabbo over here should be grabbing alloy plating. He's got his Ionic Ripjack, his Bullpup. Let's see, Snake's over here. You've got more armor suits, alloy plating, the usual stuff. Mind Shield is good so you don't get your bind cancelled when you're binding an enemy. Full vest for you. There we go. This entire team is nearly immune to psionic attacks, except for this person over here. Hopefully that's okay. But I trust these guys to get the job done. Hack the hidden resistance computer, shouldn't be too bad. We can get this down to extremely light. You danced right after, lol. Oh, did I, Steven? Okay, I believe you. I believe you. I remember I danced when Chili was almost dying and we had to take the last shot. I don't remember the other one though.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Cryo Rocketeer Autopsy. What does this get us? Bitter Frost rounds and cryo launchers. Perfect accuracy and deals no environmental damage. This is actually quite good. That's actually a quite good one. This is Bitter Frost Grenades and Frost Weaves. Frost Weaves might be okay, but I'm going to pass up on those for now. Instead, I'm going to do... I haven't gotten an actual chrysalid, have I? I could just start working on alien encryption. Satellite strike module. You know what? Let's go for this.
I will begin our research immediately.
It'll also allow us to start building the shadow chamber so we don't fall behind on certain things. Psi-operative training complete. And we are done training up our psi-operatives. Good. The next month's supply drop should be coming in very soon. And this guy also finished retraining.
Our people seem to work well together, Commander.
More stuff happening. We have a rescue advent defector, a bio captain. Oh, that sounds interesting. Let's get ready for a bio captain, shall we? Let me first make sure that I have a squad available. We have Not a very strong squad available. This guy just finished retraining. Let's go take a look at what we can do with him. Conjure a phantasmal attacker that paralyzes a humanoid target with fear. Their fear is so intense that it deals damage for each action lost. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I did say I was going to redo this build. I'm going to do this person as a Frost Priest. Raise a pillar of ice. Enemies in the vicinity except for cold damage and bitter chill. Probably going to take that. Free action, send forth a frigid thought, chilling a vulnerable mind. They're going to take that. Soul Frost, going to take that. Frost Mania. Deals guaranteed frost damage and chills enemies that move or attack. Okay, so this is Blade Storm with Frost. Detonate a frozen foe, freeing them from the ice but dealing severe damage. That's actually a pretty cool ability. Propulsion, Bastion. I could opt to take Fortress and Bastion and pass up on Soul Frost. That's an option. We do have a lot of other psionic abilities that can freeze things, so it's not like we have to have Soul Frost if I want to use Bastion, but I also just like Phase Lock in general, so that's fine. Then after that, we got Mind Spin, Freezing Field. Open a frigid chill rift that chills any units caught in its radius. After one turn, it snaps shut, freezing and damaging those foolish enough to stay within. I think this perk was intended to be down here, but that's alright. Okay, that should be quite an interesting soldier. When this says call back an ally from death's door, does that mean like literally a dead soldier or just bleed out? I'm pretty sure that's just bleed out, right? That'd be really funny if it was bringing someone back literally from the dead. How's it going, Kirby? Welcome back. Skull Monkeys, welcome back to you too. Thank you, dude. Are you winning, son? Well, we haven't done any missions, but we did just finish a covert op, and we got ourselves a bio captain. I think that's winning. Unfortunately, a lot of our people are out. I have to decide whether or not I can afford to send out a squad for that. I'm pretty sure I can. I just gotta look hard enough. A lot of people wounded. 10 hours for Chile. Are we able to wait for that? That would probably solve all my gearing issues if we had Chile at the very least. The amount of duration for that mission, I think it's this one. Yes, it's this one. The amount of duration for this mission is 4 days. Okay, we have 4 days to rescue that person. That's plenty of time. Let's wait 4 days. Bloody Tear over here is learning how to collect. Cool. Another officer in here.
Commander, we should make use of the ring facility and deploy our idle soldiers on a covert action with the resistance.
I forgot about the covert action thing. That's alright. Defilade, Fire Discipline. I like Fire Discipline. It synergizes with a lot of Overwatch builds. If you don't do Overwatch builds, it's slightly weaker than Defilade. But overall, it's like every build will Overwatch at some point, so it's not like it's completely going to fall behind. And plus 10 is not insignificant. Defilade is kind of nice too, but this requires you to have cover, and I never have cover, so we'll go for Fire Discipline. Alright, we can even wait till the next month's supply drop comes in. Ooh, that's an idea, actually.
New course.
Let's also come over to here.
Market is open.
I think we can buy Illyrium crystals, which we really badly needed, right? I'm pretty sure we should buy that. The next month's supply drop is coming up very soon. Let's also buy this for 106 supplies. Okay, I do have to sell some stuff. Oh goodness, this is gonna hurt. Let's sell a couple of flamethrowers. I don't remember if I needed Viper Corpses for anything. I think they're needed for the nano medkits, maybe? I'll keep like 3 of those just in case. I'll sell like 2 Lancer Corpses, maybe a lot more Mech Wrecks. I don't think I really need these. This is the basic expanded fuel tank. That's fine. We could sell that. I don't remember what we needed mutant corpses for, but I think we needed a lot of those. Hero whip, marksman carbine, weapon crate exotic, heavy barrel, basic stuff. We can sell all the basic stuff. I probably can sell the advanced defense. I'll hold on to it just in case we want it in the future, though. I bet you guys we can sell the mech artillery. Can I sell that? Maybe not yet. I'll sell the advanced focus, even though we need it to survive against certain psionic attacks. Don't sell the bayonet. Sell... what else can we sell? Don't sell any of that. More of the advanced focus. Weapon crates that we don't need. Sell all of that. Okay. That gets us a decent amount of cash. That's not too bad. We're going to wait the 10 hours until the next supply drop comes in, and then we should be able to gear up that squad. Heck, I might be able to do it right now.
Setting course for
I think we actually have enough Illyrium to build stuff. It sucks when you need to buy Illyrium crystals, but the black market is selling so damn many that you can't afford them until the next supply drop. I find that it's usually worth it to buy Illyrium crystals by the end game. The points where it's like worth it to buy certain things is like when you first research Predator armor and you need to build a bunch of alloy-based stuff. That's the first point where it's like worth it to start buying a bunch of alloys. And then the next time where it's like worth it to start buying a bunch of Illyrium is when you first research coil guns. Chili is with us, nice. Hopefully we can get Chili to Master Sergeant. We got Big Smoke with us also, and something happened with Big Smoke, we'll fix him up. And we're gonna train Basti a little bit more, I think. In terms of soldier here, we have an officer right here. Do we need like a defensive officer, like maybe the shield bearer? I might need the shield bearer instead of bloody tier. Do I need stealth? I guess I might need stealth. Oh, I need hacking. Do we have a hacker? We do have a dragoon over here. Perfect. Alright, squad. Let's get everyone here geared up. Got a coil vector lance and the Nace hand cannon, that's good. Plated spark armor and gun. Well, it's a good thing we didn't sell this, otherwise we would have had trouble with this guy. For some reason, Big Smoke is missing the rest of his body. I don't know what's causing him to miss it, but let's go fix that up real quick. Here, let me see if unequipping and re-equipping will fix that. There it is without. There it is with. Why did that? Oh, it's specifically the plated heavy spark armor that he doesn't have that. That's alright, we'll do it this way. Okay. Big Smoke is loaded out. Let's do Basti next. Alright, I think Basti can take the Pathfinder Hunter armor. He probably needs a bit more mobility compared to everyone else. In terms of weapons, we got enough stuff for everyone. Plasma Edge Sword. I'm going to give you the Ionic Axe instead. And finally, we got a shotgun over here. We'll give you the Hunting Shotgun, I guess. Over here, we got Sackboy. Sackboy's going to need extra speed. Here, we'll give Sackboy the Stun Lancer armor. I wish we had the Plasma prototype LMG. Unfortunately, we don't have that, so he's just going to have to work with whatever we've got here. His main source of damage is going to be that Coil Shorty, I think. And we're going to give him extra high mobility, which might not make sense. He only has 7 HP, but his only source of damage is that Coil Shotgun. We need to make sure that he has that extra mobility. I am apparently out of... Really, I'm out of alloy plating. Wow. No, we have alloy plating. What am I doing? I'm going to leave this slot empty so he has higher mobility. Our goal is to see if we can just use this guy to blow up any high priority targets. Yuna over here is going to be grabbing, I guess, Advent Trooper armor. We don't really have any cannons. Let's see if we can build one. I also need another Skulljack. Ooh. Yeah, we need another Skulljack. What about our officer over here? Officer over here can grab... You're in shadow most of the time, so I actually don't mind giving you the Stun Lancer armor. Plasma Edge Sword, throwing knives. Give you a bit of tankiness. Our last bits of alloy plating are going to get used up here. Okay, there we go. Chili over here is going to be grabbing a very similar loadout. Tactical vest. Alloy plating. Mine shield, and an ammo type. I could give you red screen rounds. Sure, let's give you red screen rounds. Then after that, this guy over here needs his equipment. I think we're running so low on alloy plating that we're literally out now, despite how many I've built. Alright, one more alloy plating for this guy. We're out of mine shields. Sure, let's take a medkit, I guess. Medkit and flashbang should be fine. What else do we need? We got Stun Lancer armor. Advent Trooper armor. This is way too light of an armor set to have on you. We have more tactical vests. We have like one last one. I need a Skulljack also. Get a Skulljack going. One more Skulljack and one more Hacker's laptop. There we go. Alright, so what do we need to build still? Let's get a set of cannons for both of you guys. I think I need to build some cannons. And we've also never really built coil cannons for the longest time, so we should probably have at least one. Coil cannon. Let's build two. Alright, our new and improved coil cannons. Check it out. Oh, it looks so majestic. I love the look of these things. They look so nice. What else do we got? Is that it? Maybe if we can build better armor for these guys, we'll do it. Can I build better armors? I could probably afford to build like one more Warden armor. I'm gonna build the Warden Reaper armor for Chili over here, because I really want Chili to not die. With that, we've effectively just almost doubled Chili's HP from base. Plus 2 armor points. That's quite nice. Just load ourselves up with a couple of weapon mods and we should be clear to go. Scope or laser sight? Definitely heavy barrel. And the question is laser sight or scope. I'm thinking actually it might be laser sight to get the higher crit chance on your gun. No, I think it's good to scope so you can actually hit your targets. Hitting your targets is a little bit more important. Over here, you're going to be taking, I don't know, like heavy barrel and laser sight. You over here, I want you to have a scope though on this gun. This gun needs a scope. Alright, that is gonna be our squad. Let's get out there. First mission of today's stream, let's make it a good one. Chili surely won't die now, as long as I don't send him on freebie suicide missions. Solo operations across the map, separated from all of our snipers. I'll sell this even if we need it to survive. Well, that's not what I meant. I meant like... Okay, well, it sounds bad when you frame it like that. But some of you may die, and that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. It was over 200 supplies to buy, and buying them would have meant I couldn't afford the things I needed to make with them. You know, one thing that I'm kind of missing is the sense of happiness you get from building something that took like over a week to build. That was something that happened in the original XCOM Long War 1 stuff. Long War 1 and Beyond Impossible, where it's like the mech troopers, right? To prepare the mech troopers, they had to go through like a 1 or 2 week surgery. Then after that, you had to like build the mech suits for them, and that was gonna cost like another 20 days. And then when it finally gets built up, you'd be like, oh man, this is so exciting, and it would actually perform as well as that. I think in this game, it might benefit, since the mech troopers are already so strong. They're about as strong as the Beyond Impossible mech troopers in my opinion. So I would say what should happen is you should have a much longer surgery time, because right now I think like with 2 engineers it brings it down to like 2 days worth of surgery or something. It should at least be a week. I think in Long War 2's timescale, a week is approximately enough to make it worthwhile. And then the mech suits could get damaged too, and you'd have to repair them. That's true, Rishi, that's true. You'd also have to repair the mech suits. I wouldn't mind if we did like a complete overhaul of the cost of certain things. I feel like the cost of certain things should definitely be changed up a bit. The scale is based on the rank of the unit. Oh, is it like the same formula as the training center or something? That would probably explain it. Yeah, it's probably based on the training center formula, right? Commander, do you know how Commander Fauna be in Russian? Okay. This is probably leading up to a silly pun joke, but go ahead. I'll take the bait. Commander in Russian gonna be... I cannot read that because that is not in the American alphabet. Okay. Since if you... Similar but has separate config, since if you have... If your mech is a Master Sergeant, they're out for like a month. Out for a month. Honestly, with how well our mechs have been performing, I would honestly say a month is a fair number, considering we don't have to have the wait time for building the mech suits itself like in vanilla. Although I'd say like up to like 2 weeks should be a very fair number. Because I think my rationale for 2 weeks is because a critical wound is about 3 weeks, right? So it's like, it'll make it worth it to chop someone who's actually wounded for a long time, but it won't make it so that you can just bypass like a 1 or 2 week wound. And also, they're strong enough to warrant having at least a 2 week downtime. Although I think Long War 2 is like half the length of a Long War 1 campaign.
Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Well, factoring in the mech suit building times, I would say 2 weeks is a good number. You can get 1 mech per liberated region. That sounds maybe about right. Maybe. I don't know. That's just something that I'm kind of randomly guessing, and then we would just go by feel as the campaign progresses when we play it. Alright. Gotta go rescue a person. Let's begin with Bloody Tear. Oh my god. Oh wow, okay, Rishi's changes are already taking effect. Okay, what is this Advent gunship? This is my very first time seeing one. It's actually kind of exciting. Based off the Sectopod design, these gunships are capable of decimating infantry and heavy armor alike. It's got the Wrath Cannon. Is it just like baby sectopod or something? Melee attacks in some area of effect attacks such as grenades and non-targeted rockets cannot hit this aerial war machine. While more than one member of the squad alive, all members gain +1 damage per living squad member. Okay, this is like top priority kill. Hits will corrode targets and have a chance to daze them. Critical hit chance reduction. Oh, that's nasty. Stun immune, that makes sense. Melee hits that would graze will be counted as a hit. This thing has a melee attack? Fire a sectopod blaster. It doesn't do as much damage as a sectopod, at least. Will react upon taking damage. Okay. Doesn't seem too crazy. Seems like a standard beefed up enemy. We'll see if that's the case, though. Is that Muton anything different? That's a standard Muton Harrier. Heavy Bio Barrier Trooper. Okay, so that's all approximately what we expected.
I'm on the move.
Zach Boy, let's get you in here. We do have the option to just fire off the sawed-off. We also have spray and pray. That's actually not the worst option either. How much damage is that? Oh gosh, does that thing have defense? That thing better not have defense. It has 30 defense! Okay. Oh my god, enemies now have helicopters? Yeah, that's right. They can even call in airstrikes now and air support. We do have a stasis if we need it. It might be worth it to go for the, Do I wait around or do I just go for it? It's tempting to just go for it. I guess everyone's a bit too far away to support, though.
That's affirmative.
Alright, Basti. Now you're not within range to help.
Roger that.
I'm surprised the gunship doesn't have much higher effective range. I thought that thing would have like so much effective range against us or something.
Keep up, baby.
Alright, Big Smoke. Ready up this cannon. We are going to need... Oh, I forgot to give you a steady weapon thingy. Shoot. Alright, we're gonna have to work with what we've got. Chili, move up. Zackboy, move up. Oh, you can hack it. Not a very strong hack, of course, but you can hack it. Are we allowed to take these home with full override? just a thought. It's like a mini gunship, too. It's not like a piloted gunship. It's more like a... It's like a drone unit, kind of. Can we hack that? Can we full override it in the future? I'm actually really excited to try taking one of these, if we can. Alright, wait one round.
Affirmative, covering now.
Next round we go for it. How long does this last? For 3 turns? If I activate this now, does this reveal me? Does this reveal me? It shoots a massive flare from the mech gun, but I think the regular animation for this isn't to shoot a flare. So I think like with the soldier animation, they just point at it, right? You can't take refit units home? Oh, that's unfortunate. I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. Honestly, if I had that option, I'd probably take it. It shouldn't reveal you? No? Okay, good. Let's mark that gunship. Actually, I could just use Bullseye. I don't even have to put this on cooldown yet. Yeah, let's not use it just yet. Oh, it has a sectopod noise. That's cute. How's it going, Toki? You're just in time to see us fight a gunship. Is this one of the changes you made, or was this something I could always find on these types of missions? Let's start by gunning
Platoons away.
Oh, maybe I should have saved that to destroy cover. Hey, he's on fire! All according to plan, baby. Commander Ronar, genius as he may be, way too intelligent for anyone to possibly comprehend that he predicted that this destroyed piece of cover would get lit on fire and the enemies would run through it. Truly, Commander Ronar is a genius beyond his times. I am the Mozart of XCOM! Bullseye. Oh, does it actually have a explosion? That's interesting. Alright, then after that, we just gotta kill these guys over here. How do we do so without activating more enemies? The way to do so without activating more enemies is to have Bloody Tear shadow up. And come from around the sides and just make sure that we won't spot anything
There is
that
no time to delay.
is going to cause us any problems. Nothing. Okay, good. Then we should be free to charge in with... I guess Basti can make the first charge. Chop away at the Muton Harrier, maybe? I do want to have Chili start stacking up kills, so maybe I just use the Night Dive. This is a pretty safe spot for the Night Dive, I think. Hi there. Bye there. Alright, dead Muton, and all that's left is to get as many kills off of this guy as we can. Get as many hits off of this guy as we can, either. Good damage. Iridium core, nice stuff. I'm hoping we get some Requiem essence from that over there. We've been starved for it. We want more of it. More Requiem essence! Nice job to Yuna. First group taken care of.
I can handle that.
We'll have Basti pick this one up. There we go, and a Requiem core. I like that. I like what I see. Chili, move up. Show me what you see.
No matter the opponent, I'll never lose.
Okay, they're like down here. You know, I do get to take another shot at these guys. That's kind of tempting, actually. Oh, that's really tempting. Do I go for it? How many actions do I have to deal with them? I do have the actions to do it. Who's the most dangerous person in the squad? He's got melee resistance. He's got a drone. Heavy Lancer. I think the hardest thing to actually evade is the longbow because it can shoot us from across the map. So if we just kill that thing, we're good. Okay, Chili won't get revealed. You may get revealed. I do need to, at the very least, get to the sides. Try to take you out. We do have the Decimate over here, which is pretty solid. I think we can just decimate this guy from back here, and it's safe. That perk needs a nerf. Decimate needs a nerf, I think.
Sure thing.
Okay, then after that, I'm gonna chill over here for a bit and just kind of sit in the back. Yuna should definitely shield protocol herself because she has like no armor at all. There we go, shield yourself up. Bloody Tear over here can scout out the sides a little bit more, but I'm gonna bring her back down. Nothing, okay. So it seems relatively safe to fight around this area. We should be able to run far, do all sorts of things. Here comes the Wraith Commando. Hello. Ouch. Dodge. Nice dodge. And I think one more? No more. Oh, we killed everything. Wow. See, Rishi, aren't you glad that you added more enemies to the missions? Is that guy dead? He's so dead. I love mech cannons. I love it so much. Okay, if I want to get the guaranteed kill on this thing, I'm gonna need to hit it with a little bit more damage. Not too much though. If we hit it with too much, it'll just straight up die. Let's get a regular slash on this thing. Good slash, and that should be enough for us to hand cannon it down. Here we go.
Victory is mine.
Alright then, everybody else gather by that ladder, and we're gonna get ready to move up. Oh, don't forget this loot over here. That Wraith Commando dropped something, it might be good. Nope, it was useless.
I've got the package.
There is another piece of loot down there, we're gonna try and grab that if possible. Don't move, just in case. We might activate something if we're not careful here. Alright, I want this loot. It's kind of far away and it's kind of in an isolated position. We do have stasis to save your life if you activate something, so let's do that. And we got it. It was not worth it at all. Alright, anyways. Let's go see what is up against this door. I'm gonna possibly keep my mech back here in case I need to shoot. At least for this round. Let's send Bloody Tear up, actually. No, I'm gonna send Chili up. Here.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the aliens didn't expect that human technology would be so powerful in the late game. Well, no, it's rather we stole their technology. It's not technically human technology. Well, no, I guess coil guns are human technology, you're right. To be fair, when it comes to the laws of physics, any object hurtling at speeds that the coil rounds are going at will probably rip through a lot of things.
On my way.
I'm gonna stand in front of that door. I guess I'm gonna start running you up so you can actually be with the team. It does mean though we don't get support from Big Smoke for the remainder of the next 2 turns. So something that we have to keep in mind. Alright, here we go. Next pod. We have Barrier Trooper, Rocketeer, Commando. We have a Skulljack on the Barrier Trooper, or the Rocketeer. This is 10 enemies. I don't know if there's one more pod out there still. We also have an acid bomb to throw on top of these guys. Let's just run all the way up first to see if we activate anything. The answer is no, which means we should be clear to start making these guys' lives miserable with acid. There we go, bit of acid on these guys. Evasive boost lost on that guy. We're gonna toss an axe on this guy to ruin his armor. Deflected? Ooh, cheeky. He can deflect that. This guy has the word Rocketeer in his name, so he does need to die. Good. Target removed.
No, that was good.
What's next? What's next? We need to take care of Commando, and we need to take care of Barrier Trooper. How do we kill Barrier Trooper? We're kind of far away, so we can't actually get much support. But I can dash that boy all the way up to here, and he does have his kill them if they try to move ability. So that's good. We have a stasis from you that we can use on this guy if we need to. I'm gonna go straight for the Skull Mine actually, on top of... Yeah, sure, we'll just Skull Mine that guy. Aww. No Skull Mine, fine. And I can't hit him because we're at point blank range. We've got a Plasma Blaster over here. We have Sword with you. I think we're just going to use Sword maybe. We also have Heavy Hand Cannon with you. I do want to get a kill with your hand cannon if possible. We can stasis that guy if we have to. I have to decide who I'm going to actually hit. I kind of don't want to go over the roof just in case we activate something else. I'm going to mutilate this guy. Missed!
Let's go.
Deflected? Okay. Well, aren't you guys being a bit cheeky today?
Take the high road on the right.
Alright, who does more damage? 5 to 8. This guy is 5 to 6. I think the 5 to 8 guy does a little bit more damage, so we're going to stasis him. Okay. He does suffer from the acid burn inside of all that. Deflected! Oh my goodness, what a champion. Ouch. Alright, that's medbay time for that person. We do need to actually hit this guy, it seems. Let's throw some knives at him. There we go, actually getting damage finally. Good, that's what I like to see. That right there, that's what I like to see. Let's come to the sides and see if we can shoot this guy to death. 69 aim on a flank, jeez. Why is he so hard to hit? Dang. Here, you take care of... Oh, you're out of sawed-off shotgun charges, aren't you? Can we get him? Almost.
Barely a hit.
Can we... God damn it! Stop deflecting my attacks! I hate this guy so much. Alright, we have to once again take our pick on what we're killing here. It should be the Commando, right? The Commando is the most dangerous thing here.
Heading out.
Finally killed this guy.
Impressed yet?
Ow. Hang in there, bloody tear. He hits hard. But you hit harder. Hit him back. God damn it. Kill him already. What is the chance of that deflect happening? Is it like 25%? It's 25%, guys. Kill him. There we go. Absolute madman. Alright, time to do a hack. Apparently we can't see the door from here. Go all the way over here, it seems. Alright, the evac zone's very close by. Shouldn't have to worry too much about that. Just make sure that you're med-kitted up so you don't die. Anyone here have a med-kit for her? You do, but it requires you to run through acid.
Heading
Take
out.
one step over, so you're no longer limiting the movement. There.
Seems doable.
Alright,
You'll
bloody
be
tear.
fine.
You tanked hard for us. 2 shotgun shots to the back. Or to the chest in this case, I think. You were facing him.
On
I'm
Overwatch.
gonna nip them all up.
Oh, you can't hack it from here? Wait, the door's not even locked. The door wasn't even locked! You could just leave the whole time, you moron! Oh, oops. I didn't realize the door was just open. I could've just came out and helped you guys. Damn it. Damn it, Advent Bio Captain. Are you sure you're not actually just working for them still? This seems kind of suspicious, Bradford.
What's your battle plan?
I feel like we should execute this person on the spot.
Moving out.
25% for everything, have fun. I buffed their spawn rate just for you. Just for me, Tedster? Aw. You shouldn't have. Like, no, really, you shouldn't have.
Absolutely.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright. Everyone here good? Wait one more round and we should all be able to leave.
Menace
No more
1-5,
aliens.
we're picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current position.
No, you don't. We're going home.
Keep right. Take us up to that level.
Oh, actually, we have a situation where we can farm hand cannon shots. I might have to do it, guys.
Back online.
This is gonna teach every modder a lesson in why you should never let me have infinitely stacking things.
Nip them all up.
Hi there. Advanced Wraith Commando Purge Priest. I don't like this Purge Priest. In fact, I kinda wanted to start stacking Oh, he's already dead. Don't even get to stack on him.
Got it better.
Okay, we can probably get a stack on the Wraith Commando. So let's do that. I can either do Wraith Commando or Cryo Priest. I think Wraith Commando is something I want to get more stacks on, so I'm going to do him. Now, for those guys who don't know what he does, or she does, Chili has the ability, when every time she kills something using her hand cannon, she gets 5% bonus critical hit chance against them for the remainder of the campaign. So if you keep killing with it, you just get to keep stacking up crit chance. Now, you would think you stop at 100%, but Chili has an ability where the more crit chance you have against a target, the more damage she also deals. Alongside that, normally this has 5 charges at the start of a mission, but Chili has an ability called Nightfall, where every time she enters a stealth, she gets an extra charge of the hand cannon. This is guaranteed kill right there. And so our goal right now is to stack up kills on that person. As many kills as it takes. I could use a containment field if I don't want to kill this guy just yet. I do want to hold him in place. Will he be able to reach us? If I run away, he won't be able to reach us. No, he has a pistol though. I should probably just stasis him. Let's chip him down a little bit more and then use stasis on him. Does he have the anti-melee suit? Frostwave, yes, he does have a anti-melee suit, so don't chop him. Where is my stuff? I have a neurotoxin grenade. That's kind of interesting. Sure, let's try the neurotoxin grenade. Everybody else get into cover.
Not a problem.
Well, you're back, you don't need cover.
Not a problem.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe I should evac this person. Their HP's kind of low. I don't feel comfortable leaving Bloody Tear in the combat for too long. Alright guys, we're going to continue stacking up crit chances on that soldier forever and ever. Oh wow, he got me actually. Oh shit, wait, did he just kill the VIP? Oh god, VIP, get out of there. Okay, VIP.
Out of time. Get to the evac point now.
We'll command you out. Don't worry. Oh, there's a force retreat timer to this. Oh, never mind. I can't actually stall this.
Sure thing.
All right, we'll do this on a future mission. Not this one though. You'll command that VIP out.
Absolutely.
Oh, he can make it out. Good. Alright, everyone go home.
Today is a day worth of
This is not a
service.
mission we can do this. There's a different type of mission that we can do this on.
VIP is secure.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
VIP just took 2 weeks worth of wounds for no reason. Almost lost to greed again. No, it was tactical foresight. You guys just don't understand what it means to truly stack up a soldier. Remember Ronar Kid? If you didn't have the greed to stack up mobility on a single soldier, you would have never had Ronar Kid. And now with the Bounty Hunter, we're gonna have the same thing, except with damage. By the end of this campaign, I want to have this soldier capable of one-shotting a sectopod. Okay, that's probably not happening. There's not enough sectopods to give me a quick chance, but we're gonna do a lot of damage though. I think you would have to kill how many sectopods? 4 of each enemy kill is like 1 point of bonus damage. So you would need to kill... Assuming you do like 20 damage on a crit right now, you probably need like 80 more kills, so 80 times 4. You would need to kill 320 sectopods with that hand cannon. So probably not happening in the campaign, but we could probably stack it up on other things though. And Ronar Kid came close to death thrice because of greed too.
Impressive work, Commander.
No, one of the times
aliens
he
are probably
almost
still wondering
legitimately
what hit
died
him.
on a network tower. That was a anyone could have suffered that one issue. All right, Basti, let's give you your lightning reflexes. You got 30 soldier AP. I can opt to give you paramedic or butcher. I think butcher might affect acid, so I'm actually gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna wait until you get the opportunity to use this. Alright, the important thing is we got a Requiem core, which is quite nice. I like how the reward of the Requiem core is worth more than the reward of the Bio Captain to me at this point. To one-shot a ruler? There's only one ruler, you can't stack crit against them, unfortunately. Bio Captain, how's that 23 gravely wounded feeling for you? Bitter Frost Bomb. Wait, he has Bitter Frost abilities? Weird. Okay, quite a solid soldier. He's also got lightning reflexes, and I can tell he's melee, so that's good. The Bio Captain has enhanced reflexes, allowing them to react to enemy attacks and movement and counterattack with ease. They are also equipped with powerful neurotoxin grenades that debilitate enemies, making them nearly useless. Toxin Slash. Charge an enemy and slash them with your Bio Saber. Disorient and stuns the target for 1 action. Once per turn, make a reaction attack with your Bio Saber against an enemy that moves into or out of or attacks from melee range. The attack can inflict poison as well as disorient or stun. So this is our Blade Storm, but this is better because it inflicts all sorts of stuff. I'm interested in why the decision of not tying the disorient, poison, and stun to the blade itself and instead tying it to the perk. Is it just for ease of coding? Probably. Neurotoxin Grenade, that's also poison and disorient, I believe. Alright, so we can get bonus aim, bonus damage, we can get just bonus damage. Improvised Neurotoxin Grenade, ooh, he gets an improvised perk for that. Salt in the Wound, ammo conservation, combatives, ooh. Oh, that's a hard pick. I like Salt in the Wound, but I might have to go combatives. Also, we already have like a Viper that can do a bajillion poison damage anyways. Whirlwind, Close Combat Specialist, Total Combat. Cool under pressure. This is actually quite interesting for the Bladestorm build. Shadow Step, Fastball. He can afford not to take Shadow Step because he has lightning reflexes. He also comes with Dogpile, melee reaction attack, chasing fire, combat presence. Does he actually have any, I like how the cape comes out from like his little back torso. That's a cool little design feature on this unit. I wish we had more customization options that involve these special like scarf cape thingies. I like those a lot. I'm probably gonna do something that's cool under pressure. I just have to decide whether or not it's worth it to give up combatives for this. Dogpile, chasing fire. Does he actually have anything involving his shooting? No, right? His gun is just a gun. Combat presence. Bladestorm. Does this trigger with Reflex Slash? Because if that does, oh boy, we're gonna do some fun things if it does. Kill Zone. Cold-blooded. Take an additional action after taking a standard shot at an enemy suffering from bleeding, poison, burning, or acid. Heavy hitters. This does affect poison damage, so we would probably take that. If you want guaranteed Overwatch hits, you can take this too, but I think with Cool Under Pressure, you're pretty likely to land your hits. And then Neurotoxin Bombardment. I like this airstrike thing. He's got some fun designs and builds, but some may need toning down. I'm curious as to how powerful having Bladestorm and Reflex Slash will be. Let's try this out. Close Combat Specialist also. The ultimate Overwatch monster. This might need a bit of toning down depending on how much damage the gun does, because this is like the kind of thing you could only dream of having on your shotgunners. Like normally you dream of having Cool Under Pressure in your XCOM pool. This guy kind of just gets it. Maybe give them a weaker version of Cool Under Pressure that gives accuracy but doesn't crit. And then yeah, I think give them a weaker version of this that doesn't crit, and then let people try to farm for the critical hit version down here, maybe. That's at least a slight nerf. I don't know if that's actually enough, because this is like three attacks. Even if you don't crit, 3 base damage hits from the sword and the shotgun while applying stun, poison, and Sorian is probably a bit much for one trooper. Might be a bit much. I'm gonna play around with this just to see what it's like. I guess this guy won't go on the poison squad. I won't take Salt in the Wound for that purpose, I guess, and we're just gonna make him into a kill them all kind of unit. Kill them all really, really hard kind of unit. Gonna probably take Dogpile, of course. And for the final perk, probably Heavy Hitter. I just want things to drop dead as soon as I slap them with my swords. Oh, he's even got Dedication. Dedication versus Lightning Reflexes. That'll depend on whether or not... While concealed or flanking your target, deal +3. Wait, that works with the Close Combat Specialist, I think. We'll probably take that. And since his combat intelligence is low, we'll probably just take Dedication. He's also got Interrupt, which is kind of interesting. Oh, this is quite good too, wow. Okay. This soldier will eat up a lot of AP points, but I think it's actually worth it. He has the AP to learn this, so let's just give it to him right away. And then once he hits max rank, we'll give him the first strike for the bonus damage. Predator buffing Close Combat Specialist? Yeah, that's what stood out to me after looking at it. I think First Strike and Predator are really good combos, and the critical hit chance does apply with Cool Under Pressure. Okay. This is the Close Combat Specialist build that I dreamed of having when I played with Long War the Chosen, this beta version. I remember, like, Xanaoist was already insane with just cool under pressure. Although I think Xanaoist had, like, aggression and stuff. This guy doesn't have aggression, but if he ever gets aggression, that would be incredibly powerful. Also, he technically gets more slices, and more slices might be worth more than aggression. Okay, you're gonna be quite interesting. Unwavering Stance doesn't work because it doesn't count as being on Overwatch in his natural state. I think we'd give him like an aim bonus PCS. That's what we would give this guy. Alright, should be fun if we ever get to use them. I feel like this campaign will be over before we get to use them, so we'll see what happens with that. Alright, ability points, intense training for Will, recruit a scientist, locate patrols, troop column infiltration mission, alien loot. I think I want more missions, so I'm gonna go for this one. There's a high chance of an ambush, so we do need to make sure that we have a team that's capable of handling that. What else do we got? Which one of our Psi operatives knows how to teleport? I can use that to just instantly get away from the mission if I need to. I don't think you've learned it yet, right? Teleport, 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 teleport. You haven't learned how to teleport. What about this person inside of the Havens? You have not learned how to teleport yet either. Just checked you, I think. 1, 2, 3. Does this guy know how to teleport? He does not know how to teleport either. I don't have a lot of teleporting psyops. I thought I would have more. Toito definitely has it, right? Toito has it. Okay, so at the very least, Toito can run around and do that. That should be fun. We will have Toito do the teleporting. Where is that? Oh, nice. We wanted that. Okay, so locate advent patrols. We're gonna have Toito on this mission. Toito, 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 Toito. Where are you, Toito? Toito on this mission. I think we need a couple of higher ranking guys to make sure that the mission succeeds. Let's see if our staff sergeants are enough. Not quite enough. I need like tech sergeants at least. %, that's not the worst. I think we can handle that. Maybe I can bring a stealth soldier here. Or we just bring a combat squad. This is actually a good chance to use up our Master Sergeants without having them steal EXP from soldiers on regular missions. I can teleport you out, or I can have you support. I can have... Let me just make sure you have equipment. Okay, so we do have some equipment, that's good. Stun Lancer armor. At least a nanoscale, ceramic plating. Neuro Whip, I guess, that's fine. The Chosen are going to be running at us if I don't escape. So I have to decide whether or not it's worth it to fight the Chosen with these guys. Sniper, make armors available. Valkyrie armor for you. You know, with Valkyrie armor, you can basically teleport out. Yeah, this team is actually completely safe. I don't need to overgear these guys. If we get ambushed, Mistress will use the jetpack to fly away, Toito will just teleport away, and Chili will just stealth away. Well, that's a mission.
We will work hand in hand with our new allies.
Alright, and with that, let's go pick up
Avenger
some alloys and
plotting new
Illyrium.
course.
How many Master Sergeants so far? I think we have like 2, maybe 3. I think just 2. think I need a third one. Someone just got recruited to New India. Excellent. We know that this place is high strength over here, so this place will eventually get raided if we're not careful. I should at least have some people on intel. Something like that. We need about 2 more recruits for this place to properly pay off.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
Alright, supply
While I
drop.
recognize that you've been placed in a difficult situation,
understand,
Commander,
man.
Our continued
My chat is
failings of the
constantly
last month have
making
left
me
many
fail.
resistance
It's not my fault,
uncertain.
Councilman.
Nothing
It's
short
Twitch
of a
chat's
fast
fault.
improvement will
They're
do.
distracting me and everything, and 2 of them are secretly spies for Advent. They're making super enemies called Requiem. He hung up, Commander. I know, Bradford. One day he'll understand. A capstone strength. Yeah, I think we pick up the
Avenger
drop
plotting
first.
new course.
The money is worth a little bit more than the Illyrian. Well, that's not true. It's quicker to pick up, that's how I'm gonna put it. Ooh, 4 days. Convoy. I would like to do that mission, but I have no money. Let's at least finish up with this and then decide what we're gonna do with that.
Setting course for Eastern Europe.
Okay, we have money. There's also no more faceless in these regions, so we are fairly confident that we can take this guy out. I should be able to take... I'm gonna leave you in here, or at least one person in there, because I do need to recruit a few more people in that region. We'll put Tedster in there for now. But I also know that there's no faceless in here. I do need to recruit in there though. But there's no faceless in here. And there's no faceless in here. Excellent. Strength in here is dying down a little bit. Soon we might be able to do something around that spot. Let's wait almost an hour for the Serpent Suit. We'll wait in the overworld screen so we don't scan past that by accident. Okay, we also have some supplies. Let's come to the black market.
Avenger
We can at least
plotting
buy
new
the
course.
Illyrium that we need.
Market is open.
Electrician, destroyer, a rook. The rook sounds kind of interesting. Illyrium, alloys. Is that a superior speed? Let's buy that. I have ideas for the superior speed. They're finally uploading superior weapon mods. Oh man, I gotta pick some of these up. We've been waiting for a superior laser sight and we just haven't been able to find one. Okay, don't spend too much money on that though. I've already spent like half my money on just weapon mods and PCSs. Okay, that should be enough to gear up a squad though, I think. Serpent suit is also complete. We can also build the serpent armor.
Setting
Alright
course
guys,
for
are we
Eastern
doing a
United
full
States.
0% supply raid like a complete moron and losing our entire squad? I might be. I have to think about this. Oh god, it's heavy. Oh god, that's kind of scary actually. How many days until you guys are done? 4 days and 3 hours. 4 days and 6 hours. 9 days until you guys are done. Okay. I'm considering right now to try a 0% supply rate and put the entire campaign in jeopardy. There's considerations for it right now. You might want to do it 100% on heavy, says Tedster. There's considerations to do really stupid things. I don't know if that's What would the evac time be if I needed to escape? Days. Doesn't say how much evac time it would be. I'm assuming like 8 days or something, right? If I have to do it, or eight turns, not 8 days. How many people can I smush into this pod? Into this squad? Predator. We have our few souls. Oh, they're infiltrating somewhere. Never mind. We have Psi operatives. What if we just send out a full Psi operative squad? With a boost, we can get it up to 116%. So with a boost, I can do this at 25 to 27 heavy. Oh god. That does not sound like a clever idea. Can I fit in a 6th, seeing as how it's only 116% anyways? With enough suppressors, it might be possible. Okay. Okay, there's consideration for doing this. First things first, Big Smoke is definitely going to be on this mission. Not even a Master Sergeant team versus this shit. This is going to be wild if he actually wins. It's going to be wild, you say. Well, now I have to do it. Thanks a lot, Twitch chat. Now I actually have to do this and come out on top somehow. I hope you're happy with yourselves. You caused this. You've doomed everyone on this mission. Meanwhile, Councilman's just sitting in his corner like, ah, this is exactly the problem that the commander has. He keeps taking Twitch chat suggestions. We got a Geneva over here. Do you do anything besides just use your chem thrower thingy? The answer is no, you don't really do anything beyond using your chem thrower thingy. Salt in the wound, toxic shrapnel rocket. My class is actually quite good even at Squatty. We need boss killing tools, so let's see. You're an excellent boss killing unit. You're a defensive unit, because we're definitely going to be taking some shots from enemies. What else are we sending in? All of our Master Sergeants are out. Gunnery Sergeants are out. Reaper is not available. We have Basti, who's close quarters, not safe. We have this Wraith. I haven't really gotten a chance to use you yet. Let me take a look at what you can actually do. Steadfast, Bioelectric Skin. You got Aggression and Inspire. That's really it. Nothing particularly special on the soldier besides just shooting and Solace. And Insanity. You got Insanity. There's no civilians on this mission, so that's not even helpful. How's this Saboteur looking? Can we build a bunch of incendiary grenades for this guy? Do I even have those? Do I not have incendiary grenades? I thought I researched it. Oh, it's probably a proving grounds thing that I need to do.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have
I never bothered doing the incendiary grenades. Well, that would explain a lot.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as
just
the
at least
project is
have
ready
that
for
running.
deployment.
We might not do that mission. I don't think it's very possible for us to do it, but I'm just gonna look at it real quick, see how many people we can really smush into a team here. Try our best to fit together a team and probably just walk away disappointed that we can't do it. Shield Bearer. The Templar is actually quite tanky. I just don't have like the upgraded gauntlets. If I had the fusion gauntlets, I'd probably be able to do it. Or celestial gauntlets, I think is what they're called. If I had celestial gauntlets, I'd definitely try it. How strong are these Psi operatives? You have a mind control and a marionette control guy. Okay, so we have one guy with Psi and marionette control. I don't know if we'll actually be able to set up enough tanky units on the enemy front lines to stall for Big Smoke to kill everything, because Big Smoke only kills one thing around. How about you? How good are you? Soul Steel. You have Void Rift. That's actually relevant. Okay, there's some relevancy in these soldiers. They have Void Rift. That does damage. What else do we got? Keeper, Sidewinder, Muton Trooper, Mad Jack. Probably want at least one stealth unit to scout for the squad. If I were to run a stealth unit, I guess it would be... We don't even have a stealth unit. We have like a pseudo stealth unit with our ninja. Do you have stealth analyzer, Tama? Oh, you do have stealth. Okay, and you have fade. With a boost that goes up to 115%. If I had one more sharpshooter, this would actually probably be doable, but I don't have one more sharpshooter, unfortunately. We need a lot of, like, stasis units, maybe. Free action, guaranteed damage. This does actually do damage, also. Interesting. Oh gosh, I don't know about this one. I think we go on this mission, and as soon as we break concealment, we just throw the evac zone, and probably just kill as much stuff as we can and leave, kind of thing. It's probably that kind of mission. We'll just kill a bunch of stuff, and then realize that we can't do it, and just leave. This is actually kind of cool. This person also has mind control. Okay, guys. What if we just sent a bunch of Psi operatives on this mission and tried to make it work with that? How's it going, Gulshan? We're about to make some bad decisions here. Need the upgraded Psi for them too? Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade everything. I'm gonna upgrade everything if I do decide to do this mission. If I decide to even do it. We got the coil gun thingy, so that's good. This is gonna be the one thing that does damage on this entire mission. Okay, do we even have enough stealth to accomplish this? First, let me give you all your smoke grenades. Grab every single smoke grenade that you can, -1 alloy plating. Make sure everyone has at least a suit of armor. Probably need to build a Nero whip for the entirety of our Psi squad. I'm gonna replace that. I'm just gonna load this up for a bit. Neuro Whip. Yeah, we'll need like the advanced Psi underlay and stuff. I'll just like max out their gear real quick just to see how much okay, with maxed out gear this goes down to 88% only. What if we start slapping in elite suppressors? 1, 2, 3. Advanced suppressors also. 4. 91. Kinda questionable. 93. Remove Analyzer Thomas equipment. $94. Still 94. One equip load off of each of our operatives. $95. Is there anywhere else I can squeeze out value from? Did we ever use up all of our smoke grenades? 95 still. 96. You don't need armor if you're in stealth the whole time. 97. Can you use the SMG? No. You have a lot of HP. It's not like you need that much armor. 97. Oh no. One equip load only. 98? You're a shield bearer. You don't even need armor. 99? You've got 8 HP. You don't need armor. God damn it! Just give it to me already. Just take off all your shit. Why will it not give me it? 100. There we go. There we go. 100. Look at that, guys. We can do it. We can do it. Let's start gearing up. Questions doesn't have a suppressor. Oh, she doesn't? Oh, you're right. You're right. Hold up. No, don't tell him. Alright, there we go. There we go. Okay, okay. This is a lot better. This is a lot better. We can actually put equipment on people. Alright, let's first start with Neuro Whips. Let's get as many Neuro Whips as possible. 1, 2, 3. Each Neuro Whip gives us 10 psi strength. Today is the stress test for our campaign to see how far we can actually push our soldiers without getting them all to die. Okay, I don't have a Neuro Whip for everyone. Soul Steel. So you have Void Rift, which casts Insanity on the things that you hit, so you do need the Neuro Whip. You're a mind control oriented guy, so you need the Neuro Whip. You also need the Neuro Whip. Okay, everyone needs a Neuro Whip. Alright, 1 Neuro Whip for all of our soldiers. Then after that, we'll try to give you guys PCSs for size stat. I have literally one side thingy. Okay. Analyzer Tama over here is going to be grabbing the Advent Trooper armor, which does give us a bit more infiltration, so we can actually put more gear on people. The first set of gears that I'm really going to be interested in putting back on are the smoke nades. Let's do that. 100%, good. Then after that, we're going to put on... Kind of want to try the Serpent suit. Let's build items real quick. We should have an upgraded version of the Serpent suit. Serpent... where is it? Serpent armor. It costs 15 Illyrium. Okay, we're gonna hold off on that until I'm sure that I'm gonna build it. Alright, what else do we need? We need Warden armor. I'm gonna give you the heavy plated spark armor just for extra safety, because you're gonna get hit a lot. And we'll also give you your body back. Where is it? I thought about giving him actual mech armor, but this is a lot funnier. Look guys, we have Big Smoke. He's here. He's ready for action. Aw, look at him. It's just like Big Smoke from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. It's exactly him. Okay, so now that we have that, how many advanced psi underlays do we have? We have one. Psi underlay, psi underlay, psi underlay, psi underlay. I think that's a weapon actually. Psi underlay, psi underlay. 1, 2. Alright, you guys get your psi underlays going. Good. This will give you as much psi stat as we can possibly stack on you guys. Ronar, don't give the Requiem ammo to single-shot weapons. There's no handling to stop that from breaking. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I don't have Requiem ammo right now, so we're good. Alright, then who else gets armor? Ronar spent a lot of his money at the black market, so don't think so. No, we just got it now. Okay, then what else can I fit in here? So you're in stealth for the entire mission. You guys are stalling the enemies. And you're one-shotting anything that they can't stall. The smoke will also assist in the stalling. I might actually just want more smoke on this guy. I think that's the answer, more smoke. I'm gonna give armor to the people who can afford it. Max infiltration is still 100%, good. Okay, so that's where we draw the line. We can't go anywhere past that number. In terms of armors available, we have not a lot, honestly. The Serpent suit on this person might be pretty solid. They've already got 8 HP. And this will give us access to Frost. So that's a start. Then after that, we're going to need... Warden armors, I think. I can only build one Warden armor. Oh god, we can only build one of these? Are you serious? The person with the lowest HP is going to be taking that one. Good. Then the person with the second lowest HP is going to be taking... This gives you 2 points of armor. It's like almost the same thing, right? Okay. This will be our squad. Oh god. This is atrocious. Oh my goodness. What have I done to you all? Do we have like at least an SMG that we can give you? Okay, we have an actual coil SMG. Someone should take that. Who has the highest accuracy out of everyone here? 68, 66, 62. Looks like it's gonna be you. Wait, who has the least valuable cooldowns? That's actually a better question. This person has 1 mind control before everything's on cooldown. It should actually go on this person. I can't use anything that's not an SMG because that will actually put us over the limits. %. Okay. This does hit 100%. You got 12 HP plus 2 armor, I think. Oh no, this person doesn't even have armor points. This person has 9 HP plus 2 armor plus 3 health. This person has 12 HP plus 10 dodge. This person over here has 13 HP plus 2 armor and a thingy there. I think these guys should be able to do it. You got the Restored Advent Battle Rifle, Shield Bearer Alloy Armor. I don't think I can build a Shield Bearer Warden Armor, unfortunately. Shield Bearer Warden Armor. No, okay, that's not available. We have the strongest variant of the guns. Okay, let me just give this gun some accuracy. We just picked up a elite laser sight. This will help us score some necessary kills, I think. Or do I need the scope? I don't actually know. It depends on how much height I can get on this guy. He has 110 aim. I think he'll be okay as long as we can find high ground for him. Prototype blaster launcher, or do we take restorative mist? You're gonna mostly be in stealth, so I'm gonna give you this. 101%. Oh, nice, nice. Okay. Now we can actually give armor to everyone. I like that. Nice one. Good call, Analyzer Tama. The 20 aim is only on the shield stuff? Oh, okay. So I need the high ground to actually have the depth of perception go off. Okay, then after that, this shield bearer over here is gonna take... an emergency life support. Commander, why do I need an emergency life support now? Just take it, Kale. Just take it. You might need it. 25 to 27 enemies, assuming this mission splits everything into pods of 8. That's 4 separate pods of 8, or it's 8 separate pods of 4. All right. Yeah, you know what? Let's Let's at least give you guys a nice cool look. If we're gonna risk everyone's lives, at least make them look cool while they're being risked, right? There we go. There's our little psyop look. This person over here should also take something. If you guys survive all this, we will grant you guys really, really cool looking psi armor. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna make you guys look really, really damn cool if you guys come back from this alive. I'll let you have the standard serpent and stuff, I guess. There we go. Alright, you guys. We've got a mission. I managed to hit this up to 100% infiltration for everyone here. You guys better do some good work here. Analyzer Tama, take that plasma edge sword. That's all you're gonna get though. Alright, you guys. Let's make this count. This ought to be fun, and by fun I mean absolutely horrendous. Hey there, I'm doing a Long War of the Chosen run at the moment. Nice to have this on. Oh, glad to hear it. Soze? Joe Soze? Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Alright, we're gonna try to make that work. I have no idea if we'll be able to achieve it, but we're gonna try our best. If everyone there dies, then the biggest loss will probably be Big Smoke. Everything else is kind of just...
to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
Is extra a bad way to say it? I feel like that's a bad way to say it. Everyone else is not as vital to the operations of the remainder of the campaign. BU Defense Superior. Sure, I'm starting to build some mechanical stuff. Let's use that. Shadow Chamber Construction is next.
Understanding of the aliens'
Can I fit it?
encryption methods. We can now construct a facility
No, I
designed
cannot fit that.
specifically to analyze any materials
much power
we
does it take
recover
normally?
related to their
Doesn't say.
Avatar project. I would suggest we begin immediately, Commander.
Commander, is this your first attempt at Beyond Legendary? Yes, this is our first time trying something like this.
Strategic resource located.
So far it's been pretty manageable. I think the next playthrough that we do is going to be even more exciting because we'll have more personalized edits for the campaign for ourselves.
Setting course for the Eastern U.S. Precinct. Defense facility now operational.
Alright, we need this against the Warlock if he manages to shoot us down, which he very well might, honestly. I don't have plasma weapons at this point, which I really should have, so there's actually a possibility that we just die here.
Defense facility upgraded.
Get an engineer in there. Make sure he's staffing that place at all times. Liberation. Unfortunately, I can't do that. Only 3 days on it.
We completed our research in remarkable time, Commander.
What does this actually give us? I have no clue what that gives us. Alright, what's next? I guess Cryo Priest Autopsy, Shield Bearer Autopsy. This is Stasis Vest. I don't know if Stasis Vest is actually good or not. It also gives Advent Shield Bearer Armor. Don't we already have that? Celatid Autopsy gives Hybrid Alien Sword Tech. Illyrium Celatid Turret. Celatid Turret. Alloy Celatid Turret. Scab Weave. Berserker Queen Autopsy does require this, and we're about to get that, so maybe we do this next. This also comes with Illyrium rounds. Regen Weave. Tail Booster Omega. Whatever that's supposed to mean. It sounds really cool though. PCS bio damage control. Shield bearer for other stuff that isn't the shield bearer. Oh, I see. Kind of, I think. Archon's executioner armor. Muton infantry living armor. Enigma drone, refraction field, vampire round, spectral weave. Psionic weapons. Vortex grenade, partial. Psi armor, mind weave, phantom slayer rounds. Which one do you guys think sounds most interesting? What does chat want to see? I remember I did a Chosen Defense with pulse weaponry. It wasn't too bad, but it was thanks to my RPG technicians. Then I did another one and I nearly lost it. Didn't matter in the end, I lost the Avatar timer. 12 gunships and 59 Uber Requiems. No thank you. It's fine, says Rishi. Chosen Avenger defenses aren't much of a concern for now. Ignore the Chosen as they work on their ascension tree. Oh boy. I think we'll do the Berserker one just because it also gives bio damage control, whatever that means. It sounds really cool.
While
I
most
want to
of my
build
involvement
bio
in the chip development
damage control.
process was on the
Alright, you're getting some training done. I'll give you that get some next. I should have taken Liu out to send her on the supply raid. I don't know what I was thinking. That was like a free option right there. Ah, Commander Ronar doing Commander Ronar things. We had easy access to another unit there.
Dogs of Advent were quick to strike us. Our position must have been known.
A deadly ambush awaits.
Just going to sneak right on by.
Does that mean a deadly
Not
ambush?
likely.
Why does that sound
You should be
scary?
aware.
The color
We're
of it was
detecting
pink.
lost
I'm
activity
worried.
in this area. Our forces will need to be especially vigilant.
Alright, we got Fazgort with us. No matter what, this should be fine. Fazgort, you're going to lead this mission to victory. Did I have you available for that other mission I didn't take you? I think you were wounded. I'm hoping you were wounded so I didn't make a horrible mistake. For this mission, we're going to bring one of you guys. I think we'll continue training up the Witch, mostly because I'm curious as to what the Witch can do. And then after that, we're going to bring along the Shredder. Don't have much gear left to work with, but this should be fine though. Make sure that Danker Dude gets his elite expanded magazines, as well as an advanced scope, plus bayonet. Maybe heavy barrel, I'm not sure. Maybe heavy barrel. Nah, bayonet's fine. Bayonet for Danker Dude. Tactician's vest. He's mostly going to be in stealth, so the mind shield isn't super necessary. Give him this. Mind shield probably a little bit more necessary on you. Do I really not have utility items? Yeah, I really don't. Okay. Well, that's gonna be that. We work with what we've got. Alright, this is our squad. I should probably give you a laser sight. Bayonet. Maybe an autoloader. Cannot equip upgrade. Something's blocking the autoloader from getting fitted onto this. Expanded magazine, that's fine. Oh no, that's the hunting shotgun. Doesn't get autoloaders. I'm gonna give you the advanced scope. Maybe an elite hair trigger. There we go. Alright, you guys, get out there, make this work. Do I have Warden Predator armor? Or Warden Reaper armor? I think I do. No, apparently I don't. I thought it was on Chili for some reason. Oh, Chili's on a mission. That's why I don't have it. Alright, that's all we've got. Get out there and rescue these guys. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have Fazgor tank all the hits while everyone else on the team just runs away from that. From the Chosen. Shouldn't be too hard to set this up. Unless the map is really weirdly set up. There's permanent stray layer modifiers from nearly day 1. That is true. We managed to get rid of a couple of the really bad ones. And there's a large pool of modifiers the Chosen can introduce. E.g., currently all mutants on Ronar's campaign get a free movement action after firing a standard shot, as the Chosen gave them the ability. So mutant elites can fire, move. Yup. Oh wait, the mutant elites can actually move, shoot, and move again, and then shoot again? Huh. You basically just gave mutant elites a better version of run and gun with that. That's actually quite a unique ability, actually. Like, you could do something cool, like give the Ranger class a Master Sergeant perk, or maybe Gunnery Sergeant perk, that's kind of like that, call it like Strafing Fire or something. That is actually kind of neat, like you can just like do 2 shots while moving like that. I think that's cool. And it's like slightly balanced versus run and gun. It differentiates itself, whereas run and gun you run up to 1 target and shoot them twice, and the move shoot you have to shoot at different targets, or you can shoot at the same target if it's like within your range of fire. But it's actually kind of unique. Oh, there's already something called Strafing Fire, I see. Yeah, you could give it like some other name, but it's actually a pretty neat concept. I kind of like it. And it's relatively tame compared to some of the stuff that we've seen so far, too. Oh boy, do I need to find a YouTube playable while we were waiting on the loading screens? Here, I'll start looking one up, but I think this loading screen is almost done, though. Let's find a YouTube playable where I can read chat, because today's discussions have been quite fun, and I think we'll have lots of discussions after a couple of these missions. Let's play, here, this one didn't require a lot of focus. Good Sorting Match 3! This is my favorite game! Alright, but first, mission's ready. Yeah, I still don't have power. Currently it's just chilling at a local Panera. Oh man! Chilling at a local Panera. My girlfriend likes Panera quite a bit. I like them quite a bit too. The sandwiches are nice at least. I like their soups actually. I like their soups a little bit more than I like their sandwiches, I think. Did it crash? Don't crash. I don't want to go through that loading screen again. Good. Didn't crash.
You've got no time to waste. Break cover and
there's something right underneath us.
Point on the double.
There is something right underneath this squad. You guys need to get the hell out of here. Chili, you know what to do. Stealth mode, engage. And start running and see if you can get back to safety as quickly as you can.
Going here, huh?
There are lost on this mission, so they can stall for us.
I'll never lose.
Aim them out, easy escape. Alright, one escape from Mistress. I can't wait to have an entire team of jetpack units. That, I think, will be incredibly fun. Oh, is there a limit to how far you can teleport with this? Oh, this has less range than the jetpack. Okay, I should have thought about that. We do need to move up and provide a vision of the tiles that you want to teleport to, I think. Is it based on how far you can see? Okay, hold up. Do you see anything in here? You don't see any enemies, so at the very least, I can get you down to here safely, probably. Okay. I don't know if it's safe to run upwards, though, so we need to kind of stall that. There's one pod down here, one pod back here. It's just a question of whether or not it's safe to run up to there, which we don't know. There's something right below us also that needs to be taken care of. Let's at least just move up a little bit.
Absolutely.
Oh, Dagger can provide vision. I should have done that.
They will not find me.
Let me just make sure there's a ladder over here. Is there a ladder here? The only ladder back up is from there, it seems. Alright. Kinda gross, but okay.
I'm nice with it. Ha ha.
Anchor, provide some vision. Advent Mark II Custodian. Okay, there's a Mark II of those things. We'll keep that in mind. There's a Mark II of those things. Stay inside of here.
I'm on it.
Fazgor is going to stand right up here. Get ready to tank some hits. Alright, you just need to not move. We might lose Toito depending on how unlucky we are. But at the very least, everyone else should be able to make it out.
Affirmative, covering now.
We've got the chosen right where we want.
Hi there.
Time to strike.
A new world awaits me.
Hits and crits against the target inflict 3 rupture. Gain damage reduction that scales with distance to the attacker and sprinter.
But you will never see it.
Okay, 27 tiles, but needs visions just checked. Okay, thank you very much for letting me know.
On the squad's position, Commander.
Alright, Tepser asked what? Oh my god. Oh god, there's an Andromedon between us and the escape.
You're repositioning on us.
Oh no, there's an Andromedon between us and the escape. That's not gonna turn out well for the squad at all. At this point, the Elite Troopers actually do more damage than the Mutons. Don't Overwatch me.
Now we will see the talents of XCOM's great commander in action.
I'm glad you have such faith in me, Assassin. We need to find some way to, Alright, well I guess Mistress can shoot at that guy for us.
On your order.
67, 0%. Try your best. Nice hit. It's a start. You know, Danker can also help out too.
Moving like Dracula, we get it back in blood.
Oh, there she is. Hi. Wait, can I just banish you from here? Oh, she takes reduced damage though. Due to the distance to me. I can kill the Muton, or I can remove the Andromedon. I think we need to remove the Muton for these people to escape.
People will die.
Oh, we just needed one shot apparently. Okay, then after that, we're going to start stacking at least some acid on the assassin. Bit of acid on her. Oh, and if we call in Lost, that'll actually help us. Oh, that's good.
There is no honor in this.
Okay, she's right underneath us. What can Chili do? Chili can only dash up, really. Alright, unfortunately for you, Chili can't really help out right now.
Shoot, shoot, shoot!
I think Shadow lasts for one more round. You have Soul Storm. You have Insanity. Stand away from the thingy down there, otherwise he's going to blow you up. Our teleport is up next round. You just need to survive one round. Your Insanity is 91% on that Trooper, 71% on the Andromedon. I can also throw a Fireball, and that will pretty much just negate what the Trooper can do. It won't affect the Andromedon too much, but that's okay. We just want damage right now. Okay, so we prevent the Elite Trooper from doing anything, so that's good. Maybe we want to just call in the Lost. I think that's what we want. I think we just want to call in the Lost right now. Meanwhile, everybody else stand right next to this person.
Seems doable.
And hopefully we can survive a hit.
Standing fast.
Onward. Leave no human standing.
Alright, that guy hopefully burns to death. The Andromedon we can't stop, but we'll hope that's okay. Did that actually not affect anyone but the mech? Because that would be really funny. I think that only blinded Fazgord, actually. Alright, Assassin, what you doing? Oh, that flip was so cool! What? Wait, she shot through that. I thought I was standing next to Fazgord. She can bypass that? Can she bypass Aegis?
They may live on for now, but their time grows ever shorter.
Interesting, she can bypass Aegis. They're immune. Hi, Elite Trooper. We have some bigger problems. Okay, first things first. Apparently she can bypass Aegis. He was next to you, right? Yeah, he was. When I activated Shield Wall. Because Aegis was orthogonal only. No, they were right there in this tile. Right there. They were right next to Fazgord. And same with Danker Dude. Danker Dude's also right next to Fazgord. That should not have been the case. Did Disorient disable Aegis? The blind, you think? Because that's not Disorient, that's blind. That's just sight radius. Unless I have to be able to see my allies to... No, I can see. I can still see them. It's not like I can't see them. Yeah, I should totally have been able to see that. It's so weird. I think default Deadeye can be redirected. Fazgord got stunned by her nade? No, Fazgord's not stunned. Blinded. And even so, I can see her and our allies. It's not like she's out of range of them. Okay, well, unfortunately we'll never know what happened there, but I'm gonna be activating our guard. You have 2 actions left. I'm going to then... Well, let's first see if we can teleport this person out now. They might be able to escape. Phase walk. Oh, come on. How do you not get the phase walk out of here? I'm gonna blue move you down first, and then we're gonna see if the phase walk works. Come on, Toito. We need to get you out of here. Can you escape, Toito? Why not? Why not? Why can't you escape yet? Also, you can't escape either without activating those guys down there. You can stay barely just out of range if you stand down here. Do you have a command? Command, command, command. No command. Alright. Toito, why? Why can't you escape? That Andromedon is scary. I'm gonna put you over here for now. The Andromedon's thing should be on cooldown, so at most he can just shoot one of the Lost.
I can handle that.
We just need to figure out how to survive against the assassin. Kill her if necessary. I think everyone needs to take a step away from the assassin. You're technically already a step away from her. We also need to carry our friend out. Your banish is already on a cooldown, so I guess it makes sense if we just have you pick up Canoodler.
We straight gas and cut straight to the bricks.
Alright, Danker, get Canoodler out of here so we just don't have to worry about him.
I wept for there were no worlds left to conquer.
It's possibly because you couldn't see her when she shot. I can see the shot, but how come the attack also hit Danker, dude, though? Okay, we are right next to the assassin. We should have every opportunity to deal as much damage as we can to her. I have a couple of choices here. Either I can shield wall again and hope that it works, or I can... I think we're definitely going to activate one more charge of guard. And then you're going to shield wall, I think. We'll try it out one more time. Hopefully it works. I'm originally planning on just dealing with the escape, but I kind of want to beat the shit out of her after what she did to our team.
Enjoy these fleeting breaths while they last.
I gotta pee.
You have to do better than that.
Like, after what you did to our person there, I can't let you walk away from this just without any scars.
You have left.
You have to at least take some damage from this now.
Now the battle can begin.
Oh, Phasgor's tanking so hard right now. Can Phasgor tank any harder than this? Get a flamethrower on her.
They won't last long.
Alright, Phasgor, you got this. I trust you. Hang in there, Phasgor.
You will join your compatriots soon enough. This planet has become a haven for all sorts of aggravating creatures.
Okay. Andromedon is just going to be doing some little punchy thingies. Elite Trooper back there hopefully burns to death.
Very purpose. Now go.
Now go! Immediately drops dead.
They know nothing of their actions.
Got this, Phasgor. Nothing can get past your shielding.
Yourself lucky. Most would not survive such a strike.
Yeah, she's ignoring the defense. Okay, here comes the custodian. We need to find a way to get you guys out. We're just gonna have to carry the other people out at this point. Okay then, let's carry our friends out.
And still you've accomplished so little. Was it worth it?
On the move.
Go, 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 go! Now then, how do I get Chili out of here safely? Oh, that's the real question. How do we get Chili out safely? I think at this point you can probably teleport out safely, kind of. Not exactly. We can do this, we can do this. We just gotta get Chili up to here. I'm gonna phase lock up to here with Chili. I'm gonna shield this entire group. This is why I saved the sacrifice, because I knew that we would need it at some point. Activate the guard. One more guard. Sacrifice time. And hopefully the sacrifice at least works. No matter what, one of you guys should be able to carry the other person out, so that shouldn't be an issue for us. You got an earth heal, I don't know what... Oh, that's for that person, that's okay. You're going home.
I'm gone.
Okay. You got a mind merge. We're gonna mind merge with Phasgor to give a little bit more shielding. Here you go, Phasgor. You got this. And hopefully they just focus on the Lost instead of us. What's she doing? There we go. Okay, so at the very least this perk works. The other one didn't though.
Frayed edges of your life.
Unfortunately, we didn't really get to read the Advent Mark II Custodian. I kind of wanted to see what he actually did. He has a really cool gun. Oh my god! It's good that didn't go on to us. Okay guys, let's get the hell out of here. Let's leave guys right now. We're going home.
Seems doable.
Is it stupid to try to shoot the assassin from here? You guys think we can get an assassin kill here? Here, let's see how much damage this does. Okay, that did actually quite a bit. We get alloys if we kill her, so that's why I'm like kind of intent on trying. 7 to 8. I want to try, but I know it's not a good idea. 7 to 10. She can't knock out Chili in one hit, so I think it's fine to try.
Your flesh
Get some alloys if we can. Or lose a soldier, I don't know. Oh nice, we killed her.
What'd you expect? One time, it would have been unthinkable that I might have...
Let's go home guys, good job.
Now, it appears you have bested me once again.
We've proven the Chosen can be hurt.
Nah,
Now
just
we
leave.
have to work on putting
No.
them down for
This is
good.
why you never listen to Twitch chat. You gotta greed for it, so you can get an extra, what is it, 3 alloys, 3 Illyrium or something? Oh man, she really put down our entire squad though, because the Aegis doesn't actually protect from her attacks. Dear Lord. Danker's name tag lingering around was pretty funny. Okay, well, that's that.
Advent officials revealed today's
Worth.
maneuver by local
So worth,
peacekeepers
guys.
was a planned exercise. Citizens should not be alarmed. All weapon fire and wounds were simulated to better train Advent forces.
Stepped away and Chosens are on ambushes now. Hey, it makes the ambushes really fun, honestly. This is simultaneously scuffed and stupid. What do you mean? It was actually a pretty fair fight considering all the tools we were given. I considered it pretty fair, considering all the tools that the player has at their disposal. Minus the part where the assassin was just like one-ramming all my guys through my defenses. Alright.
This just goes to show that
20 days. Ouch.
We can take them down. We just have to
Phasgord,
figure
though,
out how to keep them down.
got cut by the Chosen, like, how many times did Phasgord get hit? Like 5, 6 times? Only 2 days in the med bay. Everyone else gets hit once, 20 days in the med bay. Oh, I love Phasgord. I think we take Enlightenment. We can't grab Blade Storm on this person. That's actually kind of tempting. Alright, you guys. Look at that. 9 Illyrians, 9 crystals, 9 alloys. We wouldn't have this if I didn't greed for it. You know, those 9 Illyrium crystals can almost make us a suit of armor. Almost. These two can make us an entire coil gun. That's how great this is. I love it. This is awesome. How many times does she keep spawning back? You have to kill her at her HQ before she stops spawning. And for our reward, we get to do a different mission. Another Advent Defector.
If you would order it.
A War Master! And Skirmishers! Oh man, I have to pick. Alright, do I want the War Master? Well, I obviously want the War Master first. But do I want the Skirmishers next? Or do I want the Defector? I want a second set of Skirmishers, actually. I want a second set of Skirmishers. It's 10 days. This is also 10 days. How many days do we have before the next supply drop? 18 days. So we get to do both of those. Good, 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 good. Excellent. Oh, this requires my best soldiers, though. Maybe we just do this one so we don't have to use our best soldiers. And I have to do a troop column because I kind of worked for it. It makes no sense not to do the troop column after working for it, right? Can I squeeze this in with just like staff sergeants maybe? %, failure. Imagine we get the 7% ambush. That would suck so much. I need a slightly higher ranking team. Tanker will come on this one. Mistress can jetpack out, so that's fine. And then, do I have to use a staff sergeant? Yes, I have to use a staff sergeant. Okay. Send in Impaled Brook. He's got like tankiness and stuff. Just make sure at least this guy has some armor. There we go. Alright, so you guys will get the Skirmishers, and then we'll do the War Master last, because I need to have tech sergeants and stuff available for the mission that we're being assigned.
My kind will do whatever is needed.
Alright, and with that, troop column is available. Archon King!
You're becoming famous, Commander.
Marbazir's assassin has a lodestone that grants total penetration and shred of all armor on all attacks. The same Rhodolite keystone, which grants distance based on damage reduction. Oh, interesting. Penetration, shred of armor on all attacks. That would actually allow her to kill a tank. Hey, Archon King, you guys are excited for this, aren't you? I might boost one of these missions and just force the squad to come back home. How's this one? It's a shame to spend intel on these though, but I don't have the time. How much intel do I have? Like 95? 1 day, 16 hours. Which squad is stronger? This one has all the fusils. What is a squad that I need to have available for the Archon King? The Dragoon is useless against the Archon King, the Hijacker is useless against the Archon King, but the Viper is useful against the Archon King, and so are both these fusils. In terms of the Frost Division, the Pyromaniac is excellent against the Archon King. Skirmisher doesn't do much against the Archon King, but can kill everything else. Dragoon doesn't do much. Viper Marauder doesn't do much. Maybe a combination of free stuff will actually do something to the Archon King. We have a Pyromaniac. If we can slowly chip down the Archon King with Frost, that might mean something. Winter Sentinel. This guy has a stun attack. That's actually relevant. Kind of need like a little bit from both squads to fight the Archon King. Alright, let's see if we actually have a squad to fight it. Do burns stop the alien rulers in this mod? Berserker Queen and Archon King back to back. A. A indeed. Do burns stop the Archon King from taking actions? Because if it does, that might actually be what we focus on. Just do the missions right now and get more EXP. I was somewhat considering that, but I don't think we can. We have a bounty hunter with us. It's good that we have Chili. It's always nice to have Chili on a mission. In fact, I'm kind of curious. How much is your thing stacked right now? Soldier abilities. Advent officers. I'm surprised I've only gotten 10% on those. 20% on mechs, 10% on shield bearers, 20% on stun lancers, 90% on troopers. That's like what? If I get 2 more kills on Advent troopers, I have like 5 bonus damage against them with our guns, or with our crits. Vipers, 20%. Interesting. Newton Harrier and Bio General count as separate things from the actual things. That's why we're not seeing any bonuses on those guys. Because I'm killing the unique variants of them. Berserker, 10%. Turret, 5%. Intriguing. I should give you Implacable at this point. Implacable allows this person to kill a target and run away. Does putting an Archon King in stasis work? Yes. Stasis should work on all the alien rulers for permanence for the entire turn. How would we set this up if we were to fight the Archon King? I would need high damage, which we don't have. Yeah, this entire team's incapable of the high damage that we're looking for. Completely incapable. No, that won't work. I increased the spawn rate since people are complaining about not seeing them. I like these spawn rates, honestly. I think they're great. Psi Operative. Which Psi Operative had the firebomb? Was that you? I think Toito had the firebomb. Yes, Toito had the firebomb. Oh boy. How do we deal with the Archon King? Definitely need to have mine shields on the entire squad. I think we do need to bring one of these squads back. Let me think about which one it's going to be. A boost of this one would bring this down to very light, honestly. That's actually very doable. Let's do this. Bring this down to very light, and we are going to send in this squad. I'm thinking we just set up our fusils and try to tracking shot the Archon King down. I think that'll be the best way to handle that mission. We'll do a bunch of damage to the Archon King with the tracking shots. God. Alright guys, while we're waiting for the game to load, we're going to be playing whatever this game was called. Is there music for this? Let's find out if it's too loud. No music? Okay. Alright, what are we doing here? First, we gotta match the... Is that orange juice? Or it's some sort of juice. Then the hams will go together. We don't have any more red ice pops. What is this thing? Oh, is there like 3 milks on the shelf and I have to get rid of all of them? I think that's what's going on with that. So let's match the water bottles. There's a hot dog that's not being refrigerated. Not sanitary at all. We'll match those. We got some chocolate bars here, but we gotta first move this thingy there. There we go. We'll match that. We don't have our French fries yet. I'll move the hot dog somewhere else for now. That way we can match the green thingies. Then the chocolate becomes available. Oh, there you go. Aw, no silly light mission. Well, at this point, I think light and very light aren't too far apart from each other in difficulty compared to, well, no, that's not true. I got Rishi to add more Requiem enemies. An extra pot of Requiem is actually a lot harder. So yeah, I guess if it was light, it would have been quite a bit harder. You're not wrong, Twitch chat. You're not wrong. Let's get this out of the way. Ice cream cone there. Oh, this was available the whole time. We don't have a teddy bear yet. We do have this thing. Let's move this hot dog down. There's some green teddy bears in the back, but those aren't the brown ones. There's ice pops up here, and there's a snack pack up here. Oh wait, I have the ice pops. What am I talking about? It was there the whole time. There we go. Oh man, we're making progress right now, guys. Look at that. We've cleared an entire shelf. I bet we can just start taking out all of the stuff. Not completely. Where's the milk? There's supposed to be milk around here? There we go. Got the last milk. Get the last soda, maybe. There we go. Look at that, guys. We're matching things so hard right now. I bet I could play this faster than a 3-year-old could, because I think that game was made for 3-year-olds. Alright, I'm curious to see what the spawn rates will look like on this mission here. This should be exciting. One Berserker Queen is on this mission somewhere. I see an Elite Sentry down there, which implies that the super big pod is somewhere down there. Why don't we at least try to get vision of them? How the fuck did you spot me from there? Okay, we don't have concealment anymore. Okay, somehow these guys managed to spot me from like across the entire map. I still have no clue how that was possible. You guys back there are in a bit of danger. I do have a skull mine that I can use on Philippe. I want to keep Philippe in stealth if possible though. And also my game just froze. There we go. Game is back. We have the Sabbat rockets, which can be used to destroy the Elite Gunner. Elite Sentry, Elite Grenadier. He's actually the biggest threat on the map right now. I might just launch this to kill him if our regular shots aren't good. We also have the Plasma Blaster. I think our snipers just need to be in a different spot, so I'm just going to move them completely somewhere else. Yeah, these shots aren't good.
Got it.
Let's follow you guys back into this building, into full cover, so at the very least you are less likely to get targeted by the enemies here. There we go. Philippe over here, I want you in stealth and just to fire off commands probably. This Dragoon over here needs to do something relevant. I want to make sure that we're kind of spread apart so that the Grenadier, if they're still alive at the end of the turn, doesn't mess with us. We have a Poison Spit on the Snake, which is quite powerful. I might actually use that poison spit. If we kill this guy, then we don't have to worry about taking too much damage. I might just fire the Savage Rocket at him, see if we get rid of him. He's dead. Alright, Sabot Rocket has destroyed him completely. Excellent. Then it's just a matter of dealing with First Sergeant, Elite Gunner, and that should be that. We can try to tongue grab him if I come close enough, maybe. No, okay. The other option is Poison Spit. We have tracking shot marks that we can make use of, so let's do that. Who can tracking shot mark each of these guys? You can tracking shot mark the gunner. Let's start with that. That should delete him next round. We'll throw a poison spit on top of this guy to make him not as much of a threat. And we'll have to wait for the cooldown to come back up before we engage the Berserker Queen. Then after that, I need you to... Stasis? No stasis, never mind. Instead, you're just going to fall back behind this wall over here where you're nice and safe. And put a shield on top of Apple so Apple doesn't take too much HP damage. And there we go. That is going to be our turn. You just need to not get spotted. I'm going to actually follow you all the way back to here, maybe. Really want to try to maintain our stealth. That guy's going to slowly die to the poison. Really hard, in fact. Not even slowly. He's just going to die from that. He does have a grenade, unfortunately. I'm throwing it on the car. Don't blow it up. Okay, that's not too bad. He does get a shred on us, though. Ouch. I'm actually okay with my snake sitting there. Ouch. Alright, Apple's taking quite a few hits, unfortunately. Ooh, he's got Traverse Fire. Oh, wait, Apple might go down. Oh, shit. You're okay, Apple. I wonder if he would have killed if he rolled the 10 damage. 4 plus... He could have actually killed if he max rolled that. Scary. You can't take your shot just yet, unfortunately. Do we have a way to just kind of stall this fight out a little bit longer? I have a napalm rocket, but I really don't want to waste any more rockets on these guys. I might have to. We might be forced to expend ordnance here. This guy's accuracy is pretty low. As long as I protect you, it's fine. This guy will die from the poison, and we just need to protect from that guy. How do we protect from that guy? We can eliminate the sentry next round with both our fusils, sentry and the gunner. Then it's just a matter of making sure that... I'll have you hunker down for now, I guess. Okay, he'll get his mark next round, or his shot next round. I guess I would stasis you to make sure you don't die. Jeez, that hit was really bad though. I'm gonna save that napalm rocket up for the Berserker Queen because I really want to make sure that we have it. The car is not going to explode, it's not sparking right now. And then we will contain you real quick. Alright, keep you safe, and we're going to also activate the coil on our Viper here. Alright, you heads down. Tight. And hopefully we can take care of them next round. Ooh, more coming in. Gross. Right up there. Take a shot. Ouch! Oh, don't down this person before they get to take their shot, at least. Alright, hang in there, Cadence. You got this. Traverse fire. He's got the locked on. A little bit more bonus accuracy on the second shot, but still not going to connect. Sentry moving in. We should be able to take him out next round. He's got his covering fire. Alright, you guys. Let's remove these guys from this game. First things first, make sure you're at squad sight distance away from the other guy. I think you are in squad sight distance. You shouldn't be able to shoot back. One target destroyed. Fusel point earned.
You see that?
Your turn next. Another target destroyed. Excellent. Now then, Snake, what are you doing here? You got the pinpoint. This is actually kind of interesting. It allows me to shoot them through full cover. You over here need to napalm rocket this. I don't think we can hold out on this any longer. We have to use it. If I can get the... I can get that guy. It just means that my Snake is going to have to waste an action to move up, though. To hit that NG. But I want to hit that NG with you. Right there. One action point used up, but we can still use the pinpoint to try and remove him from the game. That's not enough for a kill. We have a command with you. We'll fire off the command if necessary. Okay, so that means napalm rocket like so. Try to hit these guys. Oh man, it's not even like pinpoint. If it scatters, I might not be able to hit all of these guys. Double burn. Did not get the other guys. We have an action from you still available. And we have to deal with the... Oh, it's the engineer or the gunner. They're both dangerous. Grenadier has the acid bombs though, right? Biggest boom, salvo, acid grenade. Yeah, it's just not good to let him live. That acid grenade will actually kill you, but that guy can actually kill you too.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
I can try to command you back to safety. Does that work? That might be our only option here. Command back to safety. Might be. How far does this reach? Nowhere far enough. And this does not kill, unfortunately. Is this factoring in the bonus action damage? It's not, actually. It might. Let's take the YOLO shot first. If it does kill, then that's great. If it doesn't, then we'll figure something else out. Bleed. Is that enough? Can we do a 3 damage bleed? 1 damage per turn. Enhanced poison. Salt in the wounds. So the bleed will do 2 damage. That's not enough. That's not enough. Unless you can hit him or something. But you can't. You're out of range. Even with this gun, you can't hit him. If I overwatch, I might get him, but it's not guaranteed. The gunner is really threatening our people right now. He can even kill this guy down here if he wants to. What do you got, Apple? You've got 4 armor, and you've got, how much HP is that? 10 HP. His first shot will probably shred all your armor. Second shot of 6 to 11 can kill. Not guaranteed, but it can. I either command for the kill, or a command for the escape. Now, the other issue is, even if I don't kill this guy, he can still kill the Fusel. That's another issue that we have to worry about. Do you have any rockets that can help us? AP grenades. I think we kill